Hey guys, welcome back with another video. In case you didn't know, my name is Josh McCauley. I'm an online fitness and health coach. I help people stay accountable and get sober through addiction. I'm 25 years old. I live in Syracuse, New York, and that's a little bit about me. I've struggled with addiction throughout my life between alcohol, cocaine, and gambling. So today I want to cover three of the top most important things that allowed me to get sober. Over my lifetime, I tried to get sober multiple times. I would get a month in, relapse, fall down, month in, relapse, fall down. And it was in that constant cycle of failure. I ended up crashing out, going to rehab, and that really gave me the time alone that I needed to think about what I wanted in life, where I wanted to go. So, number one is being honest and self-aware. I had to understand why I used. What was that hurt? What was that pain in me that I was trying to avoid? Because for so long I felt emptiness. I found that my happiness comes from making others happy, making others feel good. And for so long I didn't have that. I thought I made others happy by my drinking, by my usage. I was the party animal. I had the fastest shotgun time. I had all of these things. And that was my crutch. That's what I thought people liked me for. But in reality, that wasn't the case. And those laughs together with people turned laughs at me. And that compounded because I was self-aware in my addiction. And I knew the jokes were turning on me. It wasn't a fun thing to do with my friends. It was more of laughter at my expense. So understanding that, I was powerless over this stuff and admitting it was a huge step. And, a lot of people are self-aware. But it's truly understanding why. Was it that trauma that you had when you were younger that you still haven't dealt with? You have to figure out the internal root cause. Now, the number two biggest thing is accountability and support. I am a man. I always wanted to do it on my own. And that led me to failure so many times. So, I tried to do it on my own. I was living alone, Saratoga, New York. I had a 5-year relationship, and I knew my drinking was getting out of hand. I was a binge drinker. I didn't drink every day, but I had an engineering internship. I would go back to college, get hammered, and it was just a bad sequence. So my girlfriend ended up breaking up with me pretty much due to the drinking. She didn't try to help me. She just left, which I don't blame her. I tried to get sober after that because that was a huge piece of my life that I lost due to addiction. So I went a month sober, and then I went to the racetrack with my family, caved in, drank, because everyone around me drank, so it was super hard for me to quit. So I needed accountability and support. So when I started getting sober at 24, I went to AA every single day. I started going to church every single day, or not every day, but every week, because that is a reminder of who I am. And when I go to AA, there are dozens of people just like me who have been through more, or if not the same thing as I have. And I go to AA, not NA, because it's a little more friendly. NA is also great, but it's, yeah. So you need support, whether it's someone like me online, or you find a sponsor at AA, which is free, or you have supportive family. But it's a lot easier if you have someone who understands you. Like your family can love you and support you so much, but they might piss you off because they don't fully understand addiction. And that's something that I ran into. Like my family loved me more than anything, and they helped me every step of the way. But they don't fully understand cocaine addiction. They have their own alcohol issues. I won't speak on that, but they didn't fully understand, and there's a barrier. They want to help so bad, and then they're overbearing, and then they piss you off, and that might lead to you using again. And the third biggest thing is identity change, identity shift, and routine. Because for so long we're users, we've got a negative mindset. When things aren't going our way, we go in our room, use, we just go out, get super drunk, we go use, and we hide, we numb all of our pain. But the identity shift, for so long, I had this good life. I was an engineer. I went to a good school. You know, I had great friends. I had all of this, but I identified with this substance. You know, I was going places that I shouldn't be. I was going to the strip clubs in the hood, just bullet holes in the door. I'm shooting dice. Like, I'm a white boy from the burbs. Like, who the fuck did I think I was? But I identified with all of these things, and that was who I was, and I thought that was cool. And I thought people liked me because of it. I'm freestyle rapping, like, well, at the same time, I have a great engineering job. So figuring out what my identity was, who I wanted to be. I want a beautiful family one day. I want 3 kids. I want a big house. I want to be able to provide everything I can for my family. So that is what I identify with now. I identify as someone who is sober, not as someone who's not drinking, you know. Because you can identify as, if someone asks you for a drink, you say no, like I don't drink. But if you say, no, I am sober now, you're speaking more positively. I hope that made sense. Yeah, I described that wrong, but it's speaking it into existence. I am sober now. Not, no, I'm not going to drink. I am sober. So speaking that with confidence, because that is who you are now. That was a big thing. And take pride in being sober, because, you know, it's a lot more difficult than to be someone who drinks, because everyone drinks. It's normalized. So when you identify with who you want to become, I want to be someone who's successful. So start acting like someone who's successful. Start dressing like them. Start doing routines like them. Because once you start doing that, you will become that person slowly over time without even realizing it. And that is the key. And it's not fake it till you make it. It kind of is in a way though. Become the person you want to be. Start acting like them. Start dressing like them. Start doing the things that they do, and you will slowly become the person you want to become. But these are 3 of the top things that really helped me. I hope this helped you guys out. I'm trying to keep these videos quick, brief, but impactful. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Please let me know if you are liking this content, if I can do anything better. But I appreciate all of you. Disclaimer, these are things that work for me. This is how I do my sobriety. Sobriety is in way different forms. Everyone's got a different process. But hopefully this can help at least one person. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching or sober support, as well as fitness and nutrition plans, I guarantee fitness results. So DM me on Instagram, Josh McCauley _. But appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in.